Hello everyone, it's me Uncle John. Today I am going to read Harry Potter, The Sorcerer's Stone, Chapter 2, The Vanishing Glass, page 26 and 27. I know they don't, said Harry. It was only a dream, but he wished he hadn't said anything. If there was one thing Dursleys hated more than his asking questions, it was his talking about anything, acting in a way he shouldn't, no matter if it was in a dream or even a cartoon. They seemed to think he might get dangerous ideas. It was a sunny Saturday, and the zoo was crowded with families. Dursleys bought Dudley and Piers large chocolate ice creams at the entrance. And then, because the smiling lady in the van had asked Harry what he wanted before they could hurry him away, they bought him a cheap lemon ice pop. It wasn't bad either, Harry thought, licking it as they watched the gorilla scratching its head, who looked remarkably like Dudley, except that it wasn't blonde. Harry had the best morning he had had in a long time. He was careful to walk a little away apart from the Dursleys so that Dudley and Piers, who were starting to get bored with animals by lunchtime, wouldn't fall back on their favorite hobby of hitting him. They ate in the zoo restaurant, and when Dudley had a tantrum because his Knickerbocker Glory didn't have enough ice cream on top, Uncle Bonan bought him another one, and Harry was allowed to finish the first. Harry felt afterward that he shouldn't have known it was all too good to last. After lunch, they went to the reptile house. It was cool and dark in there, with lit windows all along the walls. Behind the glass, all sorts of lizards and snakes were crawling and slithering over bits of wood and stone. Dudley and Piers wanted to see huge poisonous cobras and thick man-crushing pythons. Dudley quickly found the largest snake in the place. It could have wrapped its body twice around Uncle Bonan's car and crushed it into a trash can. But at the moment it didn't look in the mood. In fact, it was fast asleep. Dudley stood with his nose pressed against the glass, staring at the glistening brown coils. "Make it move," he whined at his father. Uncle Bonan tapped on the glass, but the snake didn't budge. "Do it again," Dudley ordered. Uncle Bonan rapped the glass smartly with his knuckles, but the snake just snoozed on. "This is boring," Dudley moaned. He shuffled away. Harry moved in front of the tank and looked intently at the snake. He wouldn't have been surprised if it had died of boredom itself, the company except stupid people drumming their fingers on the glass, trying to disturb it all day long. It was worse than having a cupboard as a bedroom, where the only visitor was Aunt Petunia hammering on the door and to wake you up. At least he got to visit the rest of the house. The snake suddenly opened its beady eyes, slowly, very slowly. It raised its head until the eyes were on a level with Harry's. It winked. Harry stared. Then he looked quickly around to see if anyone was watching. Anyone. He looked back at the snake and winked too. The snake jerked its head toward Uncle Bonan and Dudley, then raised its eyes to the ceiling. It gave Harry a look that said quite plainly, "I get that all the time." The end.